Boy, I'm not used to having this thing working right now. We're live. Wow. I messed it up before we started, so it's already one of those nights. I see you, Brad. How are you doing? Miami Spies, how are you? Tweety, you're always first in my book. You're always first. Shiloh Mang, how are you doing? Um, Great Dane Mom, how are you? Guys, I really messed this up this time. So, Soulless Ginger, what's happening? By the way, I love that little frog. Shoot him up. Oh, I gotta get some cap guns. I forgot about that. So I gotta show you guys this real quick. This is the craziest thing. So YouTube, like, I don't know, like a month ago or so, I'm not paying attention to it. And it says, okay, there we go. All right, so it says, like, something comes up. I go to set up a stream or something, and it says, something blah, 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 podcast. I'm like, YouTube's getting into podcast? Like, how that be? Past, how are you doing? So, like, I don't know what's happening with that, right? I was like, here's the thing. If I don't get it in, like, a 30-second soundbite, it's gone. I've already forgotten about it. I don't know where it is. I don't know what's happening. It's just the way it is. So anyway, so check this out tonight. Evidently, I have a podcast, a YouTube podcast that's brought up. Can you see the screen? So, evidently, Friday Night Live is a podcast. How is Friday Night Live a podcast? Hey, Big Guys 45s, how you doing? Shizzy, what's happening? Shizzy, you probably know about all this stuff. I don't know. So, I'm like, wait a second, how's this a podcast? So, I did a new playlist, right? And look at this. It pops up, podcast. Oh, well, that's cool. Let's see what that does. Let's see. Let me make it a little bit bigger for you guys. Okay. To hell and back, how are you doing? So, create a new podcast. A podcast is a type of playlist. Create your podcast, then add existing content or upload new videos. Okay. Title, podcast. Description. These are videos I usually upload to, I don't know, the podcast platforms. All right. So, got a title, got a description, visibility public. Then you go down here, podcast thumbnail required. Upload a square picture that represents your podcast. I have no idea what they're talking about. I've never done that. I've never set up, hey, Crystal, how are you doing? Yeah, okay, see, I don't know, Tweety. I don't know. And for some reason it's got Friday Night Live as a podcast. I'm like, it's not a podcast. It's Big Guys 45. I have a TikTok. Maybe still. I don't know. My goal was to do a TikTok like in a different camera angle, different camera, whatever, while I did this, but I used my phone as my camera, so it messes everything up. They do say in podcast FAQ not to name your podcast. Well, it's just the folder, the folder is podcast. But why would I have? I don't understand this. I mean, because I'm like what Tweety said. I'm like, it should be voice only, correct? I, but here's the thing: I've never had to do a picture for the other files, so I don't know what's happening. I have absolutely no clue whatsoever. Now it'd be cool. Now there is a podcast thing. It's like youtube.com/podcast, right? Now that's cool. Um, oh yeah, totally, totally play that. Let's see here. But anyway, yeah, I have no idea. I have no idea why or what this is. When I type in crystal clear, it doesn't pop up. I think I spelled it wrong. I did. It's STLE. So that's not how I spell crystal. STLE. I spell crystal like the cheeseburger. There we go. We're going to get into Crystal's vacation shorts. Okay. Crystal, I'm ready to. I'll do that in a second. So anyway, has anybody ever done? Oh, hey, is White Rabbit here? She is finally home. She got home today. Um, the puppies are happy. Nothing is broken except my back. Um, yeah. So okay. So Shizzy, I'm on Spotify. So I will take like say this, and I will upload it to Spotify afterwards, and then Spotify will forward out the audio to like Apple Podcast, Amazon Podcast, the Google one. I think it's iHeartRadio is one of them. There's like 9 different channels I have. I don't even know what they are. I just clicked yes to all of them. So I have no idea. I mean, do you realize I have absolutely zero idea how many people could be listening? That's a little scary if you think about it because I say some really stupid stuff. Yeah, I do. It's awesome. So anyway, yeah, everywhere except for OnlyFans. I'm waiting for Cool Frog to tell me how that works out. Um, because he has an OnlyFans. But anyway, so the whole podcast thing, I don't understand it. I like the idea of podcasting. It's if after doing this for a year and a half or whatever now. Well, no, I take it back. After doing when did I start streaming every day? I don't know, but we'll say 8 months. No, Melissa Jane for 8 months. We'll say 8 months. Okay, so after 8 months of doing this, um, it is very different. What is happening here? What this is, and she's hey, cool gamer, how you doing? Wolfkinder, what's up? Shizzy, he does the same thing. Melissa Jane's starting out doing it. It's what this is. This conversation we have with our chat and about our ideas and stuff like that. We're very different than a podcast. We are a live studio audience, which is really cool. I would like to be able to do this live on something that doesn't have video. Like the podcasting platforms, like Apple Podcast, and you could do it more like a radio show. Now, here's the thing: is that when you start watching that, or not watching, when you listen to a podcast, they're very different. And what Joe Rogan does is very different than, like, he's more like how, like, we are. Okay, like, the tuber, the tube talk. Is that what we are? I mean, how would you describe this? I don't know. Um, it's something. It's an entirely different thing. What am I doing? You're a streamer. You're a streamer. You're a YouTube streamer, which is very different than being a podcaster. When I think of podcaster, I think of Serial. By the way, have you guys followed any of that lately? You know that guy, he got out of jail, and he maybe shouldn't have. Maybe shouldn't have. Was it June 1st? What year is it now? Okay, so yeah, it was what was it? It was August. I think like August 1st was my 1 year of doing every day. So, but then as far as streaming, I didn't start streaming until, I mean, I did streaming and it was weird. Boy, it was freaky. The first thing I streamed that I remember was the dude who climbed up the Trump Tower in Chicago. Then also a okay, so he was on YouTube, wasn't he, originally? So he's not really what I would call a podcaster, because podcast, Fall Storm, what's up? What's up, my brother? A podcast is so different than this. Um, Again, I consider like Serial to be a podcast. Like who like the original podcast? Have you guys ever heard of Paul Harvey? That guy, he has an incredible voice. You need to check out some of his stuff. That's what I would say would be like what a podcaster is today. Doesn't have an audience, not like a talk show. Um, and I would like to have a talk show. It's weird. I thought about doing like trying to figure out how to do like a call in type thing. But I think the chat really kind of takes over that. Except for a call in, you get to talk to somebody. It wouldn't be a video call in, that's for sure. It would not be a video call in. You never know when.
I think we got a super chat. I think we got a super chat.
Clumsy Clairvoyance, is this the Hoedown Hump Day stream? It feels like it. Clumsy, last night I almost messaged you to say that I was listening, but I was falling asleep and I didn't want to get into the chat and interrupt your flow and stuff. So I wanted to like let you know I was listening, but I was falling asleep at the same time. But you did get the like and the you got my lurking view. So you need a delay for a call in or pre-record, or how about voicemail comments? Yeah, you can do voicemail comments on like a Spotify or something like that. But I think that the point of doing a call is you get that interaction. It's sometimes it's hard to interact um, with the question. Sometimes, well, that even happens though on call-in shows. Sometimes I'm sitting there, I'm like, dude, you don't like the host doesn't understand what the question is or what the comment is. Really, it's a comment now. You don't have questions anymore. You really have comments. Yeah, but see, here's the thing: is getting the voice on the show. I mean, it'd be kind of weird. I want something a little bit more professional than, hang on, let me put you on speakerphone, and then have to sit there and be ready to delete it if they say something. Um, that's true about that. That's true about that. Mariska, how are you doing? Mariska, I saw you have you sent me a couple of messages. I've not had time to check. I had today, um, uh, I had to go to another town to pick up mulch. And then it was crazy. Like, I've never seen so many people. It was like they got hand sanitizer. And do you remember when those days during the pandemic was like, oh, they got hand sanitizer or toilet paper. Oh, they got toilet paper at the Walmart, and everybody go in there and they'd be buying as much as they could. That's how it was with mulch. I'm like, this is weird, so weird. So anyway, I got the mulch. I put the bags of it out, but I did not spread the mulch because I knew the wife wasn't here. And I'm not stupid. I've played this game and I don't want to hear, why'd you put the mulch there? Tag Joe, you're reading on Discord. I mentioned in my live too how, pop in my head, so I'm convinced you were summoning me. It's weird, Clumsy. It's weird. Um, Rabbit can tell you that too. Oh wait, silly Wi-Fi is cutting out. I'm here when it's working. Hang on, let's go ahead and let's run Crystal's video here. Just want to tell you guys that. So I put the mulch out, right? Like, I put the bags out where I think they belong. White Rabbit comes home. I'm like, put the mulch out, but I did not spread the mulch. And she said, well, why didn't you spread the mulch? I said, because I'm not an idiot. I didn't want to put it in the wrong places. I wanted you to come back and advise me of where it is supposed to be. She said, well, that was dumb. You should have just put the mulch out. I wish I'd have come home and seen the house done. I was like, yeah, well, the yard would have been mowed too, but I got the lawnmower out and there's no oil in it. So I got to go get oil. Where's the oil? Where's it go? Where's it go? I don't know. Anyway. So I don't know what a podcast is on YouTube. But Friday Night Live evidently is a podcast. Damnedest thing I've ever seen. Let's see what Crystal's doing. So Crystal, where you want to put in the chat where you are, what you're doing, anything like that? Well, maybe you don't want to. I just realized maybe you don't want to do that. Okay. So Crystal is on vacation, and that's not it. Man, why didn't that pop up? Oh, there we go. Okay, so Crystal's on vacation. I went to an office that had a door locked, not because of vagrants, I asked, but because of the virus. Still, the 7-second delay was created for Richard Pryor. Well, man, I'd hate to have been that guy that had to sit there the whole time with his finger on the button. I'd be like, no. Yeah, it's good logic if people call into his show using Google Voice, so he doesn't reveal his real call number. Boomer if he can do call-ins, he says anyone can do it. Yeah, but he uses an OBS platform too. I don't do that. It's too many buttons. We're trying to go buttonless. We're trying to stick with Velcro over here. Still, oh wow. Yeah, OBS is way too complicated. I don't have time, man. Here's the thing. Why waste my time with OBS when they're making something like StreamYard? It doesn't make sense. Okay, this is crystal clear. This will be the next copyright claim coming up for me. She is on vacation. Do we see where did she put any comments in here? Last one I got is silly Wi-Fi. She's going to miss it. She's going to miss her own vacation. Watch this. This is horrible. I have seen this. I've been on vacations. Have you guys? Has this ever happened to you? That's torrential. Pretty flowers. That is horrible, horrible rain. Look at this building back here. That looks cool. That looks really cool. Mucho Taco. I enjoy the rain. I enjoy listening to it as I sleep. But during the day, I'm not a big rain fan. Yeah, that's happened to you? Oh, you're welcome. What happened there? Oh, that's awesome. You got to do that. Least amount of buttons. Have you ever thought about using a sarong? I believe that's what it's called. It's a traditional Hawaiian, like toga type deal. A sarong? A sarong? I thought about that. Green pants, yeah. Did you guys know? Hey, you guys, Guava Ball's not here. You got to. He has a fear of green pants. I'm not making this up. I'm not making this up. He has a fear of green pants. So if you have any green pants, take a picture of them. Put them in Discord. Tag Guava Ball. You don't have to be into green pants. It's better if you aren't. It's better if you just have like pictures of green pants. It goes back to a very strange childhood. Oops, I uploaded the wrong video. I went swimming in it. I'm glad you saw it's the wrong one. Oh, tropical zones suck. Snow vacations are better. No, I don't. I'm not a big snow person. I'm assuming it's still wet season over there. I finally don't feel alone anymore. My everything always goes wrong in life. Oh, it's you can't let life win. You can't let life win that way. Was funny. Yeah, he has a fear of green pants. Kid you not. The green pants thing is so wrong. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. Guava Ball has a fear of green pants. So, yeah, you see me just tag him like crazy about green pants. It's hysterical. It's such a, uh, yeah, dude. I mean, it was weird. Like he started going into it about how his kids aren't allowed to, there's like a book. There's a Dr. Seuss book that has him terrified about green pants. Not the talking cat and the hat or thing one and thing two. Not that his eggs are green, but his pants are. And that's what bothers him. That's what freaks him out. I mean, guys, you should have heard it. It was, I'm pretty sure that Ash, if she can do a skin next time she plays him in like Call of Duty, it needs to be green pants. It was just green. It was just green, is all he kept saying. And he would not watch the animation of it. I went back to my room, and the area outside my room is all flooded about an inch deep. Ooh, that's not good. Green pants and flat hams. Yeah, it was the craziest thing. No, it's a book. It's a book. The Green Pants. Green Pants is a book. Let's see your hand sign. I think I'm missing stuff. Ooh. Am I? Um no, I'm doing good. Oh, awesome. I like that. Wait. I'm gonna mess it up though. Ooh, cool. Dude, he's gonna be over here so mad. Yeah, Dr. Seuss book. What was I so scared of? It's the green pants. That's the name of the book, right? What was I so scared of? Hang on a second. Um, oh man, guys, there's more. Dude, there's Ryan Upchurch news. Man, I would love. I gotta get another platform just for some of this stuff. I mean, it is a very bad language thing, but it's from his dad, and it's so crazy. What was I scared of? That's it. What was I scared of by Dr. Seuss? Scared of the corduroy green pants. I don't know if they're corduroy or not, but yeah, yeah. We should have recorded his voice and overdone it, like or overdubbed it, not overdone it. Yeah, Mucho Taco. There's a lot of stuff going on. A lot of stuff. Makes for good content though. Makes for really good content. So, guys, we are bleeding out of subs. I love it. Well, not bleeding out, but it's. I'm like, what's going on now? People found out they can't show their tallywhackers here. And they're leaving. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Oh, yes. Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, they looked like park ranger pants. Yeah, green pants. Um, okay, let's see here. What else we got here? Hey, where do my earphones go? Whatever these things are called. Earbuds. All right. I feel like I need a hot chocolate. Hey, Mel, how are you feeling today? By the way. Yeah, it's much better to laugh at it, but it's we just shared enough to let everybody know what you missed out on. Outside my room is outdoors, but my room seems to be a low point, so it's all pooling here. It's all good. I'll just hang out here for a few hours. Oh my gosh, Crystal, I'm so sorry. Um, hey, I got something crazy. Okay, so I'll say this. So because I mentioned uh, uh, Ryan Upchurch, Vol Storm sent this to me, and I was like, "Oh, that's very interesting." So this is Tennessee's in the news again, folks. Oh, she's having chocolate withdrawals. That makes so much sense. All right, so here we go. Boom! Look at this. Now, why is this weird? There he is. There's the dude. There's the peeping Tom. How do I pause this? We gotta pause it. Okay. So, father detains peeping Tom suspect in Tennessee bathroom until authorities arrive. See that fine-looking individual right there? Here is what's so funny, and not funny, haha, but the weirdness of this is that that's a horrible. I feel like this needs to be bigger. That's what she said. Where's Texas Jen at? She usually covers for me. All right, there we go. So, what happened is this guy, he takes his 7-year-old kid into the restroom. Well, here, it's better if I read it because I'm a horrible storyteller. Father of a 7-year-old boy detained an alleged peeping Tom in a bathroom until law enforcement officers arrived. The body camera video from Cheatham County Sheriff's. That's Ryan Upchurch's home county. So I was like, boy, this is just getting better and better, isn't it? A race to the restroom. I didn't read it that way before. Race to a restroom in Pleasant View, Tennessee convenience store Friday. The call initially came into police dispatch as an armed man preventing another man from leaving a convenience store restroom. When deputies arrived, they found a man blocking the exit, accusing the other man of watching his son use the restroom. Standing beside the far wall was suspect, whatever that, maybe I shouldn't say suspects' names. The 7-year-old's father told deputies, I made sure he stood in that corner where he was at. I told him he wasn't leaving. He tried to leave, and I said, no, you ain't going nowhere but to jail. You like that? You like my emphasis there? That's the high quality pro of me. Here, I'll do that again. I made sure he stood in that corner where he was at. I told him he wasn't leaving. He tried to leave. And I said, no, you ain't going nowhere but to jail. That better? Anyway. It's Milton. Yeah, that's where this happened. So, according to the child's father, he and his son were using the restroom when Nicholas came to a urinal next to the boy. So he comes into the bathroom. He looks over. He's like, oh, hey, look, there's a little boy right there in the middle stall. I'll go stand at the stall next to him. And then he peeked over the partition between the urinals to watch the little boy urinate. When questioned about this by deputies, the 42-year-old Nicholas admitted it happened. Nicholas, he's right. I did actually peek at his boy. Deputy, you peeked at him? Nicholas, yeah. Is that actually illegal? Oh my gosh. This is what's in the restroom. Jail. This is what is in the restroom all over America. This is what's happening. Father, I told him, I said, look, I got a weapon. This guy's not leaving. Now, hold on, let's be honest right here. What he really said was, I told him, look, I got a gun and you ain't leaving. I said, I have not unholstered it yet, but if he tries to leave, I will. If he tries to leave, I will. I'll unholster this weapon. Deputies asked Nicholas why he did it. Why? Nicholas, I don't think any reason would cut it anyway. I mean, the dude he knows he's not supposed to be doing that, man. Deputies asked the father if he wanted to prosecute, to which he responded, yeah, I want his ass in jail. I got a feeling he said, hell yeah. With that, the deputies handcuffed Nicholas and escorted him to a waiting squad car. Nicholas was charged with observation without consent, which is a misdemeanor. He has no prior arrest history in the county. He is out of jail on $50,000 bond and due back in court on May 24th. So this is the dude over here on the left. You can see he is top Keck, Cheatham County. Oh, what happened there? There we go. We didn't see him. I mean, look, he's in the boy. That thing's messing around now, isn't it? Oh, there he is standing there. I always want to see him when he's standing there. I love this. It's like crime tracker walking by the sheriff's car. Nice haircut, dude. Look at that haircut the reporter has. Okay, look. Here comes the body cam. They come running in. In Cheatham County. They're like, there's a problem in the bathroom. Look at him. Look at him go. I also applaud these guys. Oh, and there he is. Hey, at least he's already wearing orange. I mean, Yeah, that dude's just, he ain't right. Let's see here. I'm dead. Oh my gosh. This dramatic reading is top notch. Well, I'm glad you appreciate that. So, yes, I know. 50,000 for his Pete. Is he wearing green pants? No, he was wearing the bright neon orange shorts. Uh, oh, is that a toupee? Is that the deal? When is the last time you've seen that? Will he have to register? That's a good question. Because of misdemeanor. Why do the deputies ask if he wants to prosecute? The guy admitted it. They don't need the kid to testify or anything. It's a slam dunk. It's a minor. Um, it's a misdemeanor. The cops didn't see it. So, yeah. It's not a felony to take a peek. That seems odd, doesn't it? It's a felony to put a camera up in a bathroom. That's thanks to Erin Andrews. You guys remember her from Dancing with the Stars? Somebody found her hotel room and put a reverse. You know those little peepholes in doors? There's a little like optical thing you put on there, and you can reverse the peephole so you can actually see into the room. And somebody recorded her; she was getting ready. So anyway, yeah, now you go to a hotel in Tennessee and it says it is a felony to record somebody. Yeah, orange is the new black. Shizzy, take care, bud. Gator fan, orange and blue. Uh, that's his usual peeping location. Yeah, it's just anyway. I thought that was interesting. Cheatham County, Ryan Upchurch, hometown, home area. Uh, I think that's also where Hickok 45 is from. Boy, that'd been something else. If you saw it, you're like, hey, I know that guy. The police should always arrest in these situations, even if the victim doesn't want to, just so there's a record of the event in case it happens again, which it will if they get away with it. Yeah, you know, Chris, that's the first thing I thought of. I was like, this dude has no record. You really think that day was the day he decided, I'm going to peep over this? Here's the thing. The kid's dad was right there. Now, here's another thing. There's a lot of urinals that don't have partitions. Somebody's getting ready to race. It's just weird. Just a weird deal. All right, let's see here. Okay, so do a little nerd quest here. You guys make fun of me. Oh, hey, I did something today for you guys. I did this just to satisfy y'all. I watched Talladega Nights, the Ballad of Ricky Bobby. Just want y'all to know that. Don't say I don't love you. Anyway, um, I had to restart it 4 times. Kept falling asleep. Yeah, shake and bake. It's now it's what the Magician and El Diablo. Lois Lane's in that movie. I didn't realize that. Uh, you know, here's the way I'll say what I thought about it. Same thing I feel about every Will Ferrell movie. Will Ferrell is an amazing sidekick. Not the leading man. It's like he goes on and on, doesn't know he's gonna go. I like his dad though. His dad's cool. If you ain't first, you're last. What? That's what you told me, Dad. Ah, hell, I was high. I don't remember that. Hey, I taped 2 kilos of cocaine underneath the car and I called the police. They're coming to get you. So you can either drive fast or have to explain how you got 2 kilos of cocaine on your car. The dad was cool. The dad was cool. There's 2 tickets waiting for me. Got 2 tickets, $60 each. By the way, Talladega, I saw the other day, is $45 to go to it this year. Like when they're the race scenes and they're like 200,000 people at Talladega, I was like, man, NASCAR sure has gone downhill. You know who my favorite part of the whole thing was Borat, the Frenchman. I love that guy. He was so cool. I was like, I want some Perrier after watching him. Oh, the things I do for you guys. We had a good night last night in Discord. What am I doing now? Share screen. Okay, here we go. So, hey, man, I apologize. I did my seat up too. Where'd he go? Where's my handle? Where's my ejector? Ah, there you go. Now I'm back too far. My back's all screwed up because I was sitting in this chair. Let's see here. Okay, so you guys, movies. You like movies? You know, you have all kinds of movies. Some movies are good. Some movies are bad. I can't tell which way this is. No, man. Crud. Oh, wait. Yeah. You know how I figured this one out? Because you drive on the right side of the road. I just want a flirtini. We don't have the stuff to make a flirtini. I'll make you something and you'll like it. Oh my gosh. Ejectocito. So it's like got an ejector thing on here. Okay, so new movie trailer dropped today. It's a big thing. It's a big pop cultural thing. And I thought you guys, I'd share it with you guys. I know at least 2 people will like it, will like talking about it. And the rest of y'all are probably going to be like, okay, what's going on next? What's happening on uh, the pretzel baking channel? Is there a pretzel baking channel? What happened to those eagles? I bet you those eagles, man. That's what I need. I didn't have those eagles on. Uh, what I told my therapist about Dr. Susan in green pants. She might be concerned about people I talk to online. Yeah, you're not supposed to tell your therapist you talk to people online. Don't tell anybody that. Holy cow, could you imagine telling like your grandfather, hey grandpa, my friend on the computer, he'd look at me and be like, that's all he did. He didn't talk much. No, I know exactly what he'd do. He'd say, well, you are your grandmother's grandchild. Anyway, so who here? I don't even care. I do care because I know this is going to be bad. All right, the Marvels movie is coming out. Marvel, Captain Marvel, whatever you want to call it. This is going to be a first time streaming. I've not seen this. My reaction is your reaction. I'm going to hit the play, going to hit the pause, probably going to get the Probably gonna have some bad mojo. Let's put in some like, oh hey, you know what? Let's put in some music maybe a little bit in the background. We'll do a little night driving. Wait, that's supposed to be playing through my headphones. It's not. So that's not good. Oh, it switched over. Now my microphone left. There we go. Okay. So we got a little music in the background. Because we're changing things around here. This is all new content. Look at this. We're gonna do we got this. A lot of stuff's happening right now. So this has been highly redone. Oh, hang on a second, real quick. One last thing. Just so everybody knows that this is a copyright disclaimer. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, and personal use tips the balance in favor of, and then it goes out because we have the please smash the like button down there. But you get the point of it. This is a very critical, commental, researchical thing. So that's what we're doing now. These guys approve. And with that, we'll check out what's happening here with the. This is Disney. Disney is right now. They are in the process of laying off 7,000 people. Rabbit, how are you doing? They're laying off 7,000 people at Disney right now. So it's a. I don't know. It's a complete mess. But. Oh, and by the way, Mario Brothers is on track to be a $3 billion movie. They said that it'll do $1 billion in profit for Nintendo. Isn't that crazy? All for a guy who hits blocks with his head. Okay. We got a dude walking with a gun. Oh, look, we got letters.
Since you've been gone, things have gotten much worse.
Got your snacks. Oh, explosions.
Why do you think I came back?
You're in no shape for this fight that lies before us, old friend.
Wait a second, real quick, and this is part of breaking this up, so there's no thing here. What happened to Nick Fury? I don't remember now. He, last I saw him, he was, in a barn. Hawkeye's barn. Get your snacks. Anyway. There's that one dude. Here's
This is personal.
Very few of us know about the wars fought in the shadows that have raged on this planet.
Now there's Shadow Wars?
Do you feel responsible?
Where are the Avengers? This war is one I have to fight. Alone.
Okay, there's one more thing. I hate in movies now, in trailers, that boom, boom. It's like, that's in everything now.
You're the
most wanted man on the planet.
You don't know what they have planned for you.
The great Nick Fury.
Oh. Wait a second, I have a warning. Crap. Heads up, we've detected copyright audio and video in your stream. Well, your stream may be temporarily blocked. Well, that was a new one for me. Wait, that's a Disney show? That's not the Marvels? That's not what I typed in. Well, doesn't matter. We're not allowed to watch that anyway. Yeah, this whole thing just got unfriendly. Nope, I didn't. Oh, crap. I didn't mean to do that. I just inserted an ad. Sorry, guys. Didn't mean to do that. Well, this whole thing just got bad. Wait, hold on here. Yeah, we're going to discard changes. Oh, monetization is limited. We're going to turn it off. Yeah. My bad. Let's see here. Hey, now I don't have the YouTube police language pulled up anymore. That was a new one. Boy, I'll tell you what, that was enlightening. Boy, I can't do anything. Mimsy, how are you doing? So that was the wrong one anyway, so it doesn't matter. That's awesome. Let's try this one more time. See what they do when I do it again. They're going to, this is going to be a great, you know, what's the number for a good truck driving school? Where's TR Grader X at? Oh, that's not it.
Hello?
That's it.
Captain Rambo?
Is this an Avengers test?
Where's Captain Rambo?
So that's the chick from the TV show. That's her bedroom.
What the?
Oh, great.
Hi.
There's music.
We're looking for Kamala Khan.
Kamala Khan.
Okay, so our powers are entangled. I can manipulate light energy. And you...
I could totally show you.
Hi.
Where's our daughter?
Wherever you were.
So it's like when they use their powers, they switch to a different one? How many Marvels are there? That's a They just ate somebody. Dance number?
We're a team. Oh, no, we're not.
Wait. Hold on a second.
We're not a team.
Wait, hold on here. I gotta see this for a second. Is that James Earl Jones from Conan the Barbarian? Well, it looks just like James Earl Jones, doesn't it?
Oh, no. We're not a team.
We're not a team.
Okay, so here's my problem with it. Is I don't know what's going on. Oh wait, hold on. How that happened. Of course, you guys knew I didn't know what's going on. Like I don't know about the Marvels deal. Like I'm lost after Infinity War. You know what I do know though? I do know that I have a new thing I've not gotten up yet, and I need to. And it is a measurement of this. Rabbit, thank you so much. Candy Fund to help the White Rabbit Kitty Fund campaign. We just saw what a cat does. A cat eats people. That's a bad thing. No, bad things. We need happiness. Happiness. Thank you, Rabbit. Thank you. And you know what's so sad? I realized today's Wednesday and I didn't make it to check any Halloween or whatever this is. Easter candy. This week's been, it's not been real for me. The time is all messed up. Okay, Melissa Jane says, okay, it doesn't look too bad. That means she understands the story. I do not. Ballstorm says, no way has been money to see this. How are you doing, Rabbit? Dumbest chick nonsense. True, Marvel died with Iron Man. 100%. The Flurkin is cool. The Flurkin? See, I don't know what Flurkin is. I'm a DC person. This is my first problem. I don't understand all the stuff. Yeah, time isn't real. It's bad. I want the cat in the video, Rabbit says. Could you imagine? You'd be like, this is my cat. Come pet it. And then it eats the person like with and just goes, no big deal. It's aimed at a younger audience. Yeah, but somebody's got to take them. There's money involved. You watch Wonder Vision, Captain Marvel, and Miss Marvel? WandaVision. Yeah, I saw WandaVision. That was okay. Captain Marvel, no, I haven't seen that. And Ms. Marvel, is that the one with, is that the girl that looks like James Earl Jones? You really... you have all the content you could ever need, Mel. It's right there in front of you. Flurkin is the cat. I know Heathcliff. I know Garfield. And I know Azrael. I don't know Flurkin. If it's a Stan Lee, then Flurkin has to have an F for a last name. Like I never noticed like everything that Stan Lee, all of his characters have the same initials. Like Peter Parker, PP. Spider-Man's PP. Self-feeding pet sounds good to me. Carol Baskins. She fed the cat. She fed her husband to the cat. Female empowered characters destroy and join because they are ridiculous. Wonder Woman's awesome. I got a thing for Wonder Woman. Of course, I've always had a thing for Wonder Woman. Again, I like DC. You know, here's my thing. Even as a kid, it's like I felt like Marvel was more for kids. and DC was like an adult thing. And it's like my parents thought they're just comic books. I felt like I was getting away with something by reading DC. Her dog has the anesthesia fog, wants to move but can't stand very well. Walking in a drunk cellar, goofball. Your dog had anesthesia. What's I hope your puppy's okay. It's not a cat. It's a flurkin. It's an alien. Like Alf. Alf ate those things. Right? Ant-Man's the only thing you haven't watched. I haven't seen Ant-Man. I haven't seen the Incredibles or whatever that was. The Expendables, or I don't know, had all those people in it. Salma Hayek. Maybe Madonna was in it. I don't know. And then I haven't seen Ant-Man. Was this 3 or 4 now? I haven't seen the last Spider-Man. Oh, Doctor Strange. No, I don't do magic. I don't do magic. Magic's very lazy writing. It's like, yeah. Aquaman was good too. Aquaman was really good. No Way Home, was that the first one or the second one? And how do you know what's a phase? That's something else. I hear that all the time. I'm like, what's a different, what are the Marvel phases? I mean, there was like Iron Man. Captain America technically was before Iron Man. And then, I don't know. If you haven't watched Spider-Man No Way Home, I just know what to say. Such a good movie. Was that the last one or the first one? What was the one with Jake Gyllenhaal? This has my interest. The last Star Wars will be in theaters soon. Oh, wait a second. They did a Indiana Jones. I'm not watching that trailer, though. Wolfkinder. I liked Doctor Strange. Did you see the last one? The last Doctor Strange? The last Doctor Strange is the third one? Oh, he's a goopball. What happened? Is that your dog? Oh, man. I'm sorry. You know how we are here about pups. But my pup is fine. My pups are... my brown dog got a bath today. And I thought that was going to be a big, huge... Like, brown dog was so dirty. He likes to roll in the dirt. I mean, he really does. Like Pigpen. I think Mama encourages that. And I try to discourage that. Man, I bathed him today. Like, here's what happened. Well, she was gone. He gets up on the bed. He curls up next to me. And, like, you know, like, he's, like, laying, like, right here. And I'm like, do you smell? And then it's like, he's like prickly. I'm like, why? You feel like a hedgehog. And it's, he was just dirty. Hold on, what's happening? What did Mel say? It was Spider-Man Homecoming, then Far From Home, then No Way Home. Is that Babe Pig in the City? Babe was looking for his way home. Spider Pig. Now, I'd be excited about a Spider Pig movie. Holy cow, that'd be awesome. That'd be so cool. That's what we need, Spider Pig. Hey, did you guys ever see Free Guy? That was a really good one too. Yeah, there is. The Guardians movie's coming out a couple of weeks. They say, wait, hold on. Who are you gonna hit? Uh, the Guardians is Guardians 3. I know nothing about it, except that's coming out, and they don't think it's gonna beat Mario. I really want to go see Mario Brothers. I don't even know what it's about. Oh, well, you'll be happy to know that she's pregnant by a ghost. So that's a thing. Palpatine's the dad, probably, which is her grandfather. I don't know about all that stuff. I'm just guessing. But yeah, she's preggers. Yeah, congratulations, Ray. You're on the. If there's a bright spot in the center of the universe, you're on the planet farthest from it. So, anyway. Yeah, it's another Immaculate Conception. Like Darth Vader. Oh, there's the animated Into the Spider-Verse coming out soon. Oh, there's another one. Yeah, the first one was it was Netflixy. You know what? The best thing they ever did was The Punisher. That was awesome. That was really awesome. They need to bring The Punisher back. The Punisher needs to come back and set the Marvel Universe straight. I love The Punisher. There's been 4 Punishers. Which one do you like the best? That's a good question. Palpatine or Dalai Lama? Same person, right? Wait a second. Do you guys, I mean, what is up with that Dalai Lama stuff? Has there been anything else about that? The TV show? It's awesome. I love the very first episode where the drug dealer's like, "Ah, hey, I'm back in Mexico. You can't get me over here." He does like a 1.5 mile shot, 2 mile shot from El Paso. That's so Punisher perfect. Shut Your Mouth. The Spider-Verse was awesome. And you know, a lot of stuff going on. Here's the thing. I don't like multi-dimensional stuff. Like The Flash that's going to be coming out. Not into it. Yeah, Punisher was great. And the Punisher with Dolph Lundgren was awesome. Do you guys ever see the original Captain America movie? I like B movies. Yeah, there's no updates on that. Isn't that something else? Isn't that something else? Everybody in Hollywood loves the Dalai Lama. There's no updates about him. He's shocked because of the Punisher, like because I've seen the original Captain America movie. Dude, I'm old school. Like, there's like a 1970s Spider-Man movie I've seen too. Either the Dalai Lama spoke in English, one in Hindi, or another local dialect. Yeah, the whole thing with the Dalai Lama is kind of weird. It's like, oh, well, he's a child. When he dies, he's a child that's been whatever resurfaced, and so they have to find this child, and they can only find out if he's the Dalai Lama if the other monks spend time alone with him in a room. Seems weird now, don't it? Yeah, they're trying to normalize it. Yeah, that's the thing. Big hitter, that llama. Reincarnated. I said resurfaced, didn't I? Well, yeah. A lot of things about the guys needs to be maybe asked questions of. It's okay. We can be critical of everybody. You know, not everybody's perfect. I mean, you know, it's hard being perfect. Let me tell you. I still don't know why Mad Max. I guess it's because of Captain America. Uh-oh. I just heard a beep. Am I in trouble? I keep hearing beeps, but I'm not in trouble yet. That's so weird. I cannot believe I'm not in trouble. Huh. Okay. Reincarnation. Wait. Where do you go? Reincarnated. The child has to recognize a possession of the previous life. Yeah, the toys. Are you talking to me or Max? What happened? Because I don't know about Peter Porker? I do know about Spider Pig. He's a cool dude. Yo, Rick, what's happening, man? Dude, you gotta change the name, man. That's not cool. You're not a loser. You're Rick's Clicks. You're not a loser, man. We don't hang out with losers, dude. You're a winner. Trust me on that. You may not feel like it, but you are. You got a cool kid. You can do stuff I can't do, man. You work on cars and stuff. You're not a loser. Was the llama trying to transfer into that kid? Oh man, are you stuck with that for 11 days? You were playing with the system? Rick, what do you think about the Dalai Lama, man? He's got green pants. Oh, wait, hold on. Guava Ball. Guava Ball's here. Guava! What's happening, man? Usually that's extra for the Dalai Lama. Yeah, people can't find your channels. You keep changing your name. You're vowed to an A. You're a laser. Yeah, I don't know what Mel's talking about. I don't know what I did that's I don't know. Marvel, I like Venom. Venom's a cool dude. I like that he's no longer part of Peter Parker. And then what else? Oh, even though I haven't seen the last Venom movie. Who else was there like I have probably read like every Punisher book, every good one there is. Trying to get back into Captain America. Oh, I love Hawkeye, but he can't walk anymore. Well, that's cool, man. Deadpool, yes. But you know, here's the problem with Deadpool. Is that he's like Superman. There's no... He's more powerful than Superman. There's no kryptonite for Deadpool. So, I mean, yeah, it's cool. We like his style. We like his sayings. But it's like... I mean, they don't even talk about him having bad breath. The guy's just perfect in every way. Best stories. You know why? Best villains. I mean, dude, that's all it takes. I mean, that's the key to it. You have to have awesome villains. Villains make every movie. Would Die Hard be as good if not for Hans Gruber? Would Lethal Weapon be as good if not for Mr. Joshua? Terminator. The whole movie is named after the bad guy. Aliens, same way. Deb, how are you doing? You're listening from bed. I need to talk. I need to have better content for you then. Yeah, it's really about the bad guy. Suicide Squad. Now, I liked the first movie. And that's also my first introduction to Suicide Squad. Now, caveat is that the first movie I did not see in the movie theaters. The first movie I saw only the director's cut. I've never seen the theatrical cut. Predator. Dude, Predator. Oh, yes. Top movie. Bad guy. Tweety. Joker. But he's from Batman, right? Maybe the Joker may be the best bad guy next to Darth Vader. I mean, why was Star Wars so great? Darth Vader. The new one, the new trilogy that came out, I thought it was Snake. And then I found out that it's not, it's back to Palpatine, that it can't be him, because if it's him, then Vader never redeemed himself and Luke never became a Jedi. So that can't be real. That can't be what happened. Now it's just a bunch of ghosts. It's not for kids. It should be banned from all public schools. It's horrible. It's horrible. Children's book, Dr. Seuss. What's happening? Oh, the green pants. Yeah. Guava had some fans in here earlier talking about that. There's a pic of the Dalai Lama taking a picture with a guy charged as a pedo, but I'm sure it's just a coincidence. Wasn't he? I did not see Black Adam. I've not seen that yet. And that's something else that upsets me, is that James Gunn's taking over the whole DC world. And it's like, so what's going to happen there? Yeah, there you go. Fix it, Rick. Yeah, they shouldn't have messed with the Star Wars storylines. That's what's great about Mandalorian, is it takes place after, if you look at the first episode of The Mandalorian, really explains a lot. It's like, oh, well, out here, we don't take galactic money or Empire money. But then there's like the stormtroopers and the Empire's still around a little bit. Well, of course they're going to be around. It's just going to be a power void. I mean, there's a lot of stuff still needs to be answered right there when you think about it, but instead we just fast forward to now. They're a resistance. That's a coincidence. That became the marching words of 2016. Resistance. Resist. I will resist. Can't be a rebel anymore. Wait, hold on a second. It was really good. Wait, hold on. The new season, it's a bit average, but the first two seasons were amazing. So they started to mess things up with Book of Boba Fett. I've not seen the newest episode or season. Um, the Vespas. Yeah, why would they have brightly colored anything when like everything's brown? You're in the desert. Everything's dirt brown. Yeah, they mess up good things. Well, okay, so I think there's a theory behind it. I think there's a sound theory that we just have to take emotion out of and figure it out. And I think it's, they take something that's sacred, right? Something that is just a solid story. You just know the way it is. And then one, they want to make it well, it's controversial. Well, okay, controversy is free media hype. And then they take it, or they'll take a storyline and it'll turn it to where it's just completely awful, and like everybody has to go see it to see how bad it is, knowing that they have deep enough pockets that they can turn around and make something good and recoup their loss. It's just a theory. It sounds stupid to me, but maybe, I don't know. The best was Mandalorian 2 when Luke came onto that ship. That's what everybody wanted to see. And I also want to know how lightsabers went from being like broadswords to being katanas. They went from being these big, heavy things that swung around to flipping them around, doing all like they're like a baton, like a majorette with a baton. I remember when Star Wars prequels came out, everyone complained, but the people who were young then are emotional about them now. So what's funny is I actually watched the one of the prequels. I don't know, not too long ago, and I was like, wow, the sequels were so bad that the prequels are pretty good. I've always liked the prequels, but the time period for me didn't add up. I think it should have been like this whole like Jedi thing and everything else in the Old Republic and all that stuff. I think the prequels should have been like 1,000 years earlier. I don't think it should have been like this is the birth of Darth Vader. I think like that should have been, I don't know, a darker time. Here's what's funny is who was the guy that played was Christian Haydenson or something like that was the guy's name. He actually, in other things, is a really, really good actor. In Star Wars, he was the worst whiny bitch anybody ever saw on the screen. Horrible. Yeah, the dark saber. That's, well, you remember. I mean, that's how Star Wars was. I mean, and even behind the scenes stuff they talk about. It's like a broadsword. there's an orange saber coming. Now they're making like lore about everything, like the different saber colors, and they mean different things. And I'm like, I just want one that looks cool. Right? I want a DL-44. That's a Jedi I'm waiting for. One that has a lightsaber and a handgun. You know, Luke was close in Empire Strikes Back. He goes to Cloud City, he pulls his sidearm. You know, now he'd be walking around in his robe with his hands like this. He'd be like, I am going to force choke you. Yeah, Hayden Christensen was a celebration and was moved to tears. He was treated really bad when the prequels came out. It was awful in those, and it's not his fault. He's a man. I never saw that. Yes. Yes. Um, what are you just talking about? The celebration. Oh, what got me? Oh yeah, Jindy Tartakovsky. That is the one I want to see. The Clone Wars I want to see, and they will not let you see it. I mean, like Mel, you are a much bigger, like you and Volstorm ought to talk. You guys would like understand each other a lot more than I do. I like Star Wars, but there are 3 movies. And then I like the story about Obi-Wan. That's what the first 3 were. They're about Obi-Wan. Because he was cool. Um, in the new Jedi Survivor game, he has both. You talking about what's his name? Hayden Christensen. Rick's Random Repairs. That's awesome, man. Yeah. So the prequels, they are really a deep political story. And it's funny because I guess like during that time frame, there was several other movies that were very politically charged. One of which that I think is really good movie and very underrated is Gladiator with Russell Crowe. Matter of fact, I like that movie so much that I was like, I gotta see everything that um now his name escapes me. The director, what is his name? Ridley Scott. Everything that Ridley Scott does. Then I realized Ridley Scott did Blade Runner, which sucks. Yep, it does. Everybody says, "Oh, Blade Runner is this, Blade Runner is that." That sucks. You know, the other movie sucked. Tron. Tron sucked. I don't know why we hold on to them like they were great, but they just weren't. Yeah, Gladiator. You definitely should. You know what? Here's the thing. We need to go back through our old libraries. Uh, there's a few movies. I started thinking the other day. I got kind of sad. I was really glad I saw Talladega Nights today. Because there were some movies I was like, I may never watch those movies again in the rest of my life. Because I don't see myself having time or wanting to put it, like the good, the bad, and the ugly. or The Outlaw Josie Wells. I mean, these are like movies that like they take a long time. It's a dedication to see them. 13th Warrior is an amazing movie a lot of people don't know about. I absolutely love that movie. It's one of my favorite movies. I try to find it on Blu-ray and I can't. That's what every generation always says. They don't make movies like they used to. Problem is that we can now, everybody here can say they do not make movies like they used to by looking at any movie. Because China came in and they own about half of Hollywood. And Chinese people, they love the Transformers. They love. It was so weird. Starting out on YouTube was it's green. Oh man, what is the colors? And it makes a acronym too. Blue, green, orange, and white. No, not white. Blue, green, orange. There's another color. But blue, green, and orange were like three colors to pick for YouTube stuff. Don't use red because YouTube uses red. And it's like these are colors that like they're very bright and they create a sense of excitement and stuff like that. It was Optimus Prime and Bumblebee. You know, that's what I thought of when I was like heard the colors. And that is what like the Chinese market, they go for big explosions. If you ever notice, like all the explosions now are very orange. They're extremely orange. There's no smoke, but everything is very orange when they explode. It's Chinese market. The fast pace, everything else, they say that's for kids to keep because they're so addicted to like the games and all sorts of stuff. Let me tell you what, man. I grew up on games. I've played more games as a child than most people have their entire life. And a good story is still a good story. I mean, it's like a book. It's like a good book is a good book. But there's only like a couple of good books, though. So, yeah, Transformers. You know, it killed. Tron. I thought you said trans. Tron. Yeah, I never could get into Tron. I never saw the second one. Yeah, Transformers is actually from Japan, and that's what kills me now. You try to buy a toy, they change the toys all the time. They have like 5 different lines and everything else. I'm like, I just want the original generation stuff, like you know, with the new technology and how it can move and everything. I want a Bumblebee that can auto transform like Optimus Prime does now. Uh, I don't know. Oh, what websites? I don't know. Anyway, no, it's just. But anyway, yeah. So all movies today, they because the Chinese market, there are a billion people there. They're paying $1 a movie, but if they all go see it, it's $1 billion. The U.S. market is no longer the top market in the world. Isn't that crazy? I mean, I couldn't. I remember it's like. I guess it was like when, like around Avatar, maybe if you go back, look at all the numbers and stuff. Because the numbers have always been, was it Gone with the Wind is the #1 money making movie of all time when done for inflation. Then like #2 is Star Wars, the original Star Wars, I think. Then, like #3 is the Yellow Brick Road or whatever that is. Dorothy and Toto. So anyway, it's like these movies have always been the same. So like whenever, I'll tell you, it's the Avengers. When the Avengers hit like $1 billion. What was that? Not Endgame, but the one before that. Whatever it was, The Click. That one, it got me. What's wrong with Penthouse Forum? They're like, how much money, man? I was like, but it's not that great. Like, what's going on here? It's the foreign market. China never saw Gone with the Wind, Yellow Brick Road. They never saw the original Star Wars. They still don't really like Star Wars. That's what's funny. But yeah, what's $1.25 like that though, man? That's like 1.25 billion. It's crazy. Anyway, they don't but nowadays all these movies, so you see the action and everything, it's all changed for this other market, and it's not us. It's frustrating that movies are still made here. We still have the technology, we still have the skill, we still doing all this stuff, but they cost so much money to make. And I can't figure out why they cost so much when so much of it is becoming just regurgitated. It's the same special effects. It's the same. I mean, you're seeing the same explosions, the same music in movies. There's something going on, man. It's just, I mean, I don't know. And I don't want to sound like. I mean, I love movies. I love a quality film and stuff. It's hard. There haven't. Well, of course, then everything went belly up in 2020, right? But I don't know. Like with Star Wars, man. Like which one was it? I didn't even see that third sequel. The second one I fell asleep during. Oh, that Rogue Squadron. I woke up. I slept for part of that one too. I mean, I've never thought in my life I'd fall asleep in a movie. That's like stuff that like there's something wrong with you, right? I've just never been so bored. I'm sitting here going, this is the worst. Not so bored, but it's just that's like, you know what's boring me? Is that the only message that's in there is, you're bad. The viewer is bad. And this was something like, I heard today, Chris Pratt was, he's on vacation with his family, and he thanked everybody on Instagram for going to go see Mario Brothers. And I was listening to Yellow Flash. He did a story on it. He said, when's the last time you heard anybody in Hollywood thanking their audience for coming out and spending their money to spend time with them and see what their performance? He said, you never hear it. This is why they hate Chris Pratt. Well, it got me. That's one of the things that I really like about Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise, I mean, he jumped out of a helicopter thanking people. He's like, hey, I just want to tell everybody, I'm here. I'm filming the next Mission Impossible, but I want to thank you guys so much for making Top Gun Maverick a top movie and blah, blah, blah. And it's just, I was like, man, this guy's cool. You know, everybody else would be like, I don't want your kind watching my movie. What, somebody who just wants to forget about the stupidity of this force feed media? You know, can Dolgrim, whatever word I'm looking for, can Goldrum? I know the word in my mind. I can't say it through my mouth. My tongue gets in the way. It's a huge tongue. You know, I just want to get away from it all. I don't want to hear about. I got enough problems. Yeah, I know what a pessimist is. A pessimist is what you turn into when the plumber shows up. Have you ever said, "Oh, awesome, the plumber's here. I bet it's going to be good news." Oh, jeez. No, it's just, I don't know. It's just, movies just need to be chill. And you know, here's the thing: we're everything's getting ready to change. It's all going to change, and you're going to start seeing people make movies here before long. This stuff, this, I'm already know that I'm a dinosaur. There is not going to be a talking person much longer. And next, it's going to be you have to create like movies or skits, or gosh, look at the people doing shorts. I mean, some of these people are just incredible. I can't edit to save my life. That's what everything in the future is going to be about. And I don't know. I don't know. Jeez. Now I just made myself sad. Where do I find my niche? What's the next niche? How do you roll with the punches with this? I don't know, but it's because we are being forced. We're at a point where a dude walks into a bathroom in Cheatham County, Tennessee, and he goes up next to a little 7-year-old kid. He's like, "I'm going to have a peek." Or the Dalai Lama, the incredible golfer that he is, offers his tongue to a child to be sucked on. So everybody wants to escape. And you know what people do to escape? They drink beer. Who wants to crack open a Bud Light? Anybody thirsty? No, because you're just being told you're wrong again. Yeah, I didn't do anything wrong. All I did was, my boss bitched at me today. My wife's bitching at me. My kids are crying. Bring me a beer. Why is there a picture of somebody staring at me so funny looking on my beer? You know, when everything else was wrong in my life. This Valhalla, you guys know Valhalla. He said this the other day. The worst thing for him about this whole Budweiser deal, this Bud Light controversy, is that when he was in Iraq, for some reason, he had a hat that he would take his bottle caps, Bud Light bottle caps, and he pinched them around the bill of that hat. He's like, it's just my Iraq hat. He's like, it sucks. All I want to do is just relax. Forget about some things. Bud Light makes me happy. Makes me start to laugh again. Now I have to take a side. He needs a Bud Light because he's a dinosaur. Oh my gosh. Darth Hideous, how you doing, man? Oh, you didn't know this, Clumsy? Yeah. Yeah, the Dalai Lama, some kid kissed him on the lips. It's part of their culture. Then the Dalai Lama says, "Would you like to suck the Lama's tongue?" Stuck his tongue out. Little kid's like, "What'd I do? What'd I do?" He fed his tongue to the kid like a mama bird does a worm. It's good times, man. Budweiser Fat sounds better. Yeah, my buddies used to call it Bud Heavy. Bud Heavy. I'd use Bud Light to make beer bread. It's good. It's really good that way. Oh yeah, Bud Heavy. More forgetting of things. Judge Maddie, how are you doing? Yeah, clumsy. Yeah, the Dalai Lama offered his tongue like a mama bird does a worm. You haven't seen that? The Dalai Lama. You know, that dude that hangs out with those Hollywood actors. Those righteous and moral fortitude leaders. Hollywood. Brad Pitt. Richard Gere. Dalai Lama. That guy. Yeah, he's got something. Charlemagne. He definitely hooks it. Big hitter though. Yeah, Dalai Lama videos on Twitter. Wait, where do you go? I'm seriously speechless right now. Let's see here. Where's Twitter? Yeah. Oh, it's so great. Oh, cool. Ooh, $3.89. That's a good price. I spelled Dolly. Oh, there it is. Just type in a D. You just type in a D. It pops up. Oh, somebody's already... Oh, this is a good one. So this is satire, okay? This isn't real. I want everybody to know that. This is satire. Not real. I hope it's not. Gravel Ball, did you have something to do with this? Anyway, yeah. Just Dawn's the rodeo queen. How are they going to explain? I do not know. Tweety, archive everything. Archive everything. And that means for all of you. Archive. If you have a printer, you see an article, print it out. Oh man. Anyway, let's see here. I was trying to find that for clumsy. No, they don't have that. No. Oh wait. Yeah, this is the one. Guava was talking about this earlier. Check this out. You guys will love this. There you go. Look. The pieces just keep on falling together. Whoever Vegas Star is. Patience. The house of cards will fall. God will not be mocked. Wujan and Dalai Lama in 2016. So, Wujan, the mayor of College Park, Maryland, resigned after authorities arrested him on 56 counts of child pornography-related charges. There he is, partying with the Dalai Lama, Patrick Wojan. Inspiring words from His Holiness. Today, I'm building a city of kindness. Oh, look. USCM. Sorry for the Marine Corps there. I can't read. There you go. Oh, wait, did I not pull that up? Sorry, I'm still getting used to the thing. Yeah, there you go. There is dude arrested on more than 50 counts of child pornography. Patrick Wojan, the mayor of College Park, Maryland. 56 counts. And there he is, his Twitter account. Inspiring words from His Holiness. Big hitter, the llama. Big hitter. Callie Don, what's up? Yes, the whole tongue thing was disgusting. And Clumsy Clairvoyance didn't know about it. That's what got me on here. I was... Tweety said it's on Twitter. And so I was trying to find the video. I was going to send it to her. Not that it's like something she wants to see, but it's bizarre, man. It's like, if you don't see it, it's just like, what? Let's see. Oh, wait, that's wrong. That's still that same guy. Let's go back here. Oh, yeah, hey, Steven Crowder's guy. There we go. All right, copy link. And there we go. Where is Clumsy? All right, I am sending you that link. So there you go. Don't say I didn't do anything for you. Golly, man. It's just so weird. It's so weird. The other day, it was, let's see here, what's the, I mean, all this stuff is, let's see here, last few days. What in the world is this? Is that what happens? Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to hit that. Sorry. Brandon Neal, how are you doing? Take a breath, my beautiful friends. Remember your heart's integrity, even when a dagger strikes it. Thank you, Brandy. I love Brandy Neal. I love saying her name. Isn't it great? It goes together, doesn't it? Brandy Neal. Yeah. That's awesome. Oh, there you go. It's on the 11th. Brandy, I hope you're doing well. And thank you for getting our heads straightened out. You're right. It's a sad, weird thing. It's a weird world. Oh, I have another one I just saw here. I didn't know what happened at let me make sure I got that right. I'll make sure I say it. Yeah, it's okay. I knew I had it said wrong. The bris, the snipping the skin. Yeah, I didn't realize how they removed that. till Twitter just now showed me 5 minutes ago. And then I come back over here, and Brandy Neal had this message staring at me. That's really cool. You tell me this stuff doesn't happen for a reason. That's awesome. Because he pulled my head back together. Oh yeah. I was pulled from a detail in Okinawa because I refused to bow. Cultural or not, I bow before no one. Yeah, Americans don't bow. That's one of the things. We don't take knees either. And that's something that bothered me about the Debbie. How are you doing? My fingers aren't working very good, but hi, everyone. Been missing you. Yeah, we've been missing you. Someone asked me about you the other day. Anyway, Yamaha. Americans, we don't bow, and that's a huge thing. We Americans bow before no one but God, and that was started by George Washington. That's why Americans cannot be knighted. Americans do not bow overseas, anything, and that is every American. So whenever you hear like that's part of the whole like Americans are cowboys and Americans have a bad thing, a bad reputation overseas and stuff. Well, they're still walking to the shops, but that's why. I mean, we're not supposed to bow. So I'm glad you did. Probably sucked for you, but I'm glad you did. I respect that. Oh man. So do y'all have any other llama insights? I'm just happy my wife's home safe. That means the world to me. And no more llama stuff. Daisy C, how are you doing? Daisy, what's happening? Um, my spies. Wait, hold on. My spies have asked me to relay a message to slow down. You're walking too fast for them. That's funny. Um, that's why I'm walking so far. What? Hold on. I'm here for ASMR. My grandkids already woke me up twice. Oh, Daisy, you need you need a better voice than mine. My voice is horrible. It is absolutely horrible. Brandy, you can be honest with me anytime you want to. I was knighted by the Queen at the Pennsylvania Renaissance Fair for shooting a bow. I shoot recurve. Oh gosh. Oh, Daisy, maybe you need to have your ears checked. Your ears checked. There's nothing about my voice I enjoy. There's that's another thing. I talk a lot about becoming a creator, right? Going on stream, doing stuff. I spent a lot of time. I mean, when I say a lot of time, we're talking about hours and hours and hours trying to figure out how to manipulate voice programs. I got to the point I was like, I liked my voice on GarageBand, but I had to record through GarageBand, then take that clip, and I'd have to go back over to like iMovies to mix in the video and stuff. And and then it's like it's very difficult to. It was hard for me to wrap my mind around all the different steps and everything, and especially because I'm trying to do a lot of stuff in a hurry. Starting out, I was doing a lot of breaking news and the true crime stuff, and trying to do 3 things a day. And it's especially if you could get 3 done real quick, you could schedule those out to come out throughout the day. Man, that's a wonderful day. That's a wonderful day. But I could never get my voice right. And I was just like, I finally got to a point where I was like, I like my voice better. Oh, this thing. So got the microphone, right? Got the microphone. Then, I'm going to fall. I'm going to fall. Oh, gosh. That was an ear pod. Nope. Still don't have it. I don't even know why I have them in. Hang on a second. Let me take that out. Erg. Then, got a pop filter. Still didn't like it. Ended up with the dead cat. And I've liked this the best for any type of filter thing. But yeah, I hate my voice. I still wish I could do something about it. I know that if I do certain things, like I sit up straight, I focus and slow down and concentrate on the words I'm going to use, I'll sound better. But I never do that. And this is falling apart in my hand. It's sticky. Let's see here. I thought you were talking about Marvel Comics and stuff. My brain was going elsewhere after the past week. Yes, I was talking about Marvel Comics. I was. And then the Dalai Lama got brought up. I'm sorry. Yeah, can I be honest? Yeah, okay, yes. I thought you were talking about Marvel Comics. Yes, I was. We were. We were talking about the new Marvel's movie, which I screwed up. Did we ever finish watching that? I don't think we did. Yeah, we did. It's coming out soon. Flunky is a cat. Flunky. I don't know, Melissa Jane. Well, I appreciate you, Brandy. Thank you. Dude, I was ready to fall, man. I'm gonna fall in this chair one day. Another inalienable truth about life. When you go to get a chair, if you are doing something like this, I think you should do it for any chair. Have you guys ever looked at the weight limit on chairs? They're like, the majority of your office chairs are 150 pounds. When you go to sit down, you triple your body weight. And that's hitting that little cylinder, which I have this fear of that cylinder shooting off up into my rectum sometime. It has been a fear of mine since day one. That said, I've had a boss that broke a chair. And that's when I found out it was 150 pounds. He's like, God, man, I'm 250 pounds. Yeah, I was like, this guy's huge. He's like 6'4", 250. It's like, your chair's made for like a secretary, dude. Chris Mullins, how are you doing? Let's see here. Yeah, but anyway, I thought I was I'll fall one day, Levy. It's your fact you distracted. You're busy with your sisters and bugs. I'm so sorry to get behind. Rhymes with Merkin? Oh, Flurkin? Oh. You guys are being too kind. You guys are being too kind. I am doing well. We've had a fun night. Especially when you have assembled them. Oh, chairs? Oh, yeah. Yeah, these office chairs. So, eventually that the up and down thing wears out. Just like shocks on my car. So I was so happy when I found out I could replace one time. Then I could replace it and I was like, this doesn't look safe at all. This does not look safe at all. Like I honestly goodness was ready to go to a traditional four-legged chair. I was like, that would be just the best thing. That's what I need. Everything else, no. What's funny is, so like, I don't know if I finished this. When you get a chair, get the biggest weight class you can. So that's what I did with this chair. White Rabbit, she sits in it and she immediately was crossed her legs. Like, she sat like Indian style. And I was like, oh, how do you do that? She's like, I love this chair. It's big. It's like, she has like all this room to scoot back on and stuff. I was like, oh, that's cool. As much as I like this chair, a friend of mine got one of those Shaquille O'Neal. Have you guys seen those office chairs? What does Tim Pool have? What's Tim Pool have? Because this is a Razor. I can't see the logo. Yeah. Oh, there's my head. Yeah, so, like, see, that's a Razor, and then brand whore. Because I was like, look, I spent a lot of time in this thing. I want everything to match up. Now I messed that up. I can't get it on. And I just got a lumbar support, which I hate lumbar supports. I've never had them before. I hate them in car seats, everything else. But this chair, the seat, it goes so far back that like it actually is comfortable. But yeah, what's Tim Pool have? Pop finally decided he wanted water and food. Small amount given, seems to be keeping it down. Dude, that's awesome, man. Always got to, you always feel better when they eat and drink. Yeah, the gas cylinder. Like, wouldn't it be cool if they had like a 4-piece? Or if it was like shocks and it had like springs around it or something. I'll tell you one day about putting new springs in a washing machine. Oh, gosh. Yeah. Yeah, it's not. I can't imagine. It's the anti-vibrator deal. Well, that sounded wrong, didn't it? But the springs that keep it from rocking off its rocker. You do not replace it, Rabbit. Yeah, man. She doesn't know where the vice grips are. By the way, if you don't have the vice grips I've got to get another pair. They are American made, and the company just closed. Boston. Oh, yeah, it sounds like it sounds like a skateboarding term, right? It's Boston. Yeah, man, I did this Boston Ollie 360 off the half pipe. I don't know, man. It's been a long time since I've hung out at skate parks. I never hung out at skate parks. I hung out with a lot of skaters. I don't know why. Skaters like me in high school. Boston chairs. I gotta check that out, man. So yeah, my friend's got that Shaquille O'Neal chair. I sat in that thing. I was like, this is super. Like, it feels like it feels like a piece of furniture. It feels like a chair you'd have, in your living room. Yeah, I said it. Yeah, Guava got his at a secondhand office supply store. I know IT guys. You got Herman Miller, didn't you? One of those Aero chairs. Guava. Then you get one. They're nice. A lot of those were secondhand a few years back. Um, I learned how to fix the dishwasher on YouTube. That's how I learned how to fix my fridge, which I gotta fix. Um, that's how I learned to. I had switched around the door on the dryer. All those little stupid YouTube tricks. Skater chick for life. I don't know why I ended up hanging out with skaters. And it's like, I don't know, we'd just be sitting there in class, and next thing you know, it's like, I look around, like, oh, like all the skaters, like, we're all here. I've never been on a skateboard because I know I have no talent whatsoever. It's always amazed me that what they can do. But yeah, play the video games, man. Tony Hawk, love all that stuff. Can't Kill Yourself. You ever watch that? CKY? The Aero chair, though, right? It's the Aero chair. You turn it upside down, it'll tell you, there'll be a sticker on the bottom that'll tell you the name brand. I was making spaghetti, but listening. Spaghetti's awesome. You ever do baked spaghetti? I love baked spaghetti. The secret to baked spaghetti is cheese. No, you know what I hate about spaghetti? And also, I hate the water. I hate how when you get pasta, like I love a lot of the gravy, a lot of the red sauce. But like I don't like water running around on my plate. But you bake it, man. So good. Wait a second. My bulldog skateboards. He tries stealing skateboards in public. That is awesome. Well, please tell me you got videos of that. Please tell me you got videos of that. Spaghetti sandwiches. Oh my gosh. You know, as a kid, I used to put them on. That's so embarrassing, man. My parents' idea of garlic bread was hot dog buns with butter and garlic. And I'd take that, man. I would load up the spaghetti on there like it was a spaghetti hot dog. I kind of want a spaghetti sandwich right now. Gravel road made skateboarding short lived. Uh, you can get off road skateboards. You can motorized skateboards too. If you're cool. Oh man, I just saw a case. It was in Vegas. And this kid and his aunt, so this kid's 15 years old. He's a skateboarder. And his aunt went up to a woman in a parking lot and said, hey, she had a Jeep. Can we Marty McFly on your Jeep? So one of the 15-year-olds to hang on to the Jeep and the woman drive it, right? And they're going to film this for like TikTok, YouTube, something like that. The woman says, I'm not really comfortable with that. But if you want to do it, here are the keys. The aunt drives, and I think the woman was in the passenger seat, maybe. The aunt's driving, I guess the 15-year-old whips around. Well, they thought they hit a bump. Fifteen-year-old's not going to be getting his driver's license. So what happened is they arrested the owner of the Jeep. She's like, I wasn't driving. I didn't do it. Well, they've come to find out the aunt had drugs and alcohol in her system. And the owner of the Jeep knew it wasn't a good idea. She didn't want to do it, but she was okay with loaning her Jeep to them to film it. The question that was presented in what I was watching was, if the kid hadn't messed up, they hadn't had the accident, it probably would have been on YouTube or TikTok or something. And everybody would be like, oh man, it's so cool. Now everybody's life's destroyed. It's crazy. Hot dog buns. Same shape, bacon with butter, garlic, parsley, perfect serving size each. Yeah, problem is, there's like a bag of that stuff is a serving size. A unicycle? That'd be cool. Motorized skateboards. That's one step to motorized carts in grocery stores. Yeah, this happened a week or so ago. 2 weeks ago, Las Vegas. Back from the shops. Oh, would you buy guava ball, Mel? Never mind. Oh, the spies. Elon Musk is making satellites for the internet. Anyway, God, man, just a bunch of weird stuff, weird news and stuff. I don't have anything else. I was going to talk about. I thought about the. Oh, hey, I see that Boston chair. I like the gaming recliner chair. Now that I could get into. That would be cool. I make garlic bread with French bread. His spies will let him know. Let's see here. Oh, did y'all see they released the cam video of the stuff that happened in Louisville? Yeah. Okay, make sure I had Louisville right. Yeah, the Louisville guy. So the cops go running up there. There's a cop that is in critical but stable condition right now. He's been a cop for 2 weeks. One of the doctors from the hospital came out today. And instead of talking about the condition of the people that are in the hospital, he made a political speech. Yay! I was never so just awestruck in my life. I was like, well, can we have a counter to this speech? I mean, like, reporters were asking questions about, like, well, what about this person's condition or that person's condition? And he started talking about, oh, he's like, I follow stuff in other cities, Atlanta, Jacksonville, Chicago, New York. These are very devastating wounds. Well, what about the wound that the officer got? He doesn't answer any of those questions. He doesn't answer anything. He just says that these can be devastating wounds. It's just so bad. It was such a... dude. I'd rather talk about the Chinese market and the colors for movies. I have a gaming recliner. That's cool. Does it have like the bass in it and like the speakers? I mean, that's awesome stuff. Yeah, the breathable mesh ones. That's what Guava's got. He's got one of those Arrow chairs. It's Herman Miller makes them. Everybody in the tech industry had them for a while, and then a lot of people started selling them. You get them on eBay for a while. That's the secondhand market. So when he said he has he got his at the used office supply store, I was like, yeah, I know what he got. He got that $2,000 Herman Miller. It's a great deal. I know a guy got one. Great deal. Um, Medical doctors' nonsense is why media spokesmen exist, unfortunately. Yeah, doctors that should not be allowed in front of cameras. Or people, pretty much, for that. Yeah, it was. Yeah, Guava, you would. Dude, we got to do a show, man. We got to do another show. If you listen to it, you'd be like, wait a second. Because the way he does it, you're not, you're like, oh, okay, okay. It's just like very sly, you're not thinking about it. And then all of a sudden you realize, like, wait a second. The stuff he is talking about, like, it was a reporter asked a question that he didn't answer. And that's what got me. And I was like, wait, all the stuff he's talking about has nothing to do with the condition the people are in. I mean, when he started bringing up different cities and he started talking about like, gun violence and all this stuff, I was like, this is not the place for that, dude. Standing with your lab coat in front of the hospital is not the place for that. Yeah. Meanwhile, there's a police officer with 2 weeks on the job that went running into an active situation. And you know what's so sad, guys? I watched the video, and this is one of those times where I like doing that live stuff. You guys get my reaction at the same time. I wish I had a recording of me, because as I watched it, I went, oh no, don't go to those, because the windows of the bank building were mirrored. The cops couldn't see in. The bad guy could see out. They went run right into it. They were ambushed. They run straight into him. No, that's the guy. Oh, you got a leather chair. Oh, that's cool. Yeah. Now that's another problem with is trying to find leather in an office chair nowadays. Um, I can't. I was going to say start sharing that stuff, but I'm like, I can't get a chair. I mean, my chair's really good. I mean, it's sturdy. I hope. It's got a 2-year warranty. This rock kind of bothers me. It's kind of rocking a little bit. Maybe I need to stop. The problem is that it's not cushiony enough. I have a very flat rear end. Yeah. I was not gifted with a bulbous butt. Are we talking about chairs or underwear? We were talking about chairs or underwear. Were we talking about underwear? Maybe we were. I don't know. Because it's fun to wear. I thought that was underoos. Underoos are cool. Underoos are cool. I'm going to look for some... I don't know. What's a good... I just can't think of a good superhero underwear. Too many innuendos. We get Batman. I'll be the Dark Knight. Spider-Man. Cobwebs. The Punisher. I don't think so. Don't want Wonder Woman underoos. Superman. The Green Lantern. The Green Lantern had green pants. What are larger animals. Man, I'm learning more stuff. Libby, we gotta hang out, man. These are for kids. No, we need adult ones. You know who has them, surprisingly? Under Armour. Oh, they have He-Man. I don't think that's, oh, man. I don't think this one's going to do it. Oh, jeez. Well, I'm already in trouble. One of these nights, I'm going to say goodbye, everybody, and it's going to be real. What do you guys think? He-Man? No, it's because I know how to have fun, Tweety. Yeah, this is He-Man. So that's a thing. Where's my screen I'm sharing? I was way down here. Oh, there's images. Oh, this is wonderful. Oh, yeah. Jeez. Man, you guys are gonna... I see why my numbers go down. Man, I see why. I absolutely understand. Look, this is the Clark Kent. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. No. No. Cake, how are you doing? Well, she comes on. I got the superhero pose. Um, yeah, adult underoos. You know, it'd be cool if they had if I had expert underoos. Pull up. Oh my gosh. Well, they're only creepy if you think they're creepy. They're gosh. Guys, you realize that I don't make this stuff. There are people that you probably see on a daily basis. Next time you're out in public, I want you to look around and think to yourself, all right, who's wearing the Clark Kents? Huh? Who's got them? I mean, it's the 21st century. This is what happens. I swear if I see a dude as Wonder Woman, I'm gonna freak. Now this, oh my gosh, dude, check this out. Check this out. No, wrong one. Yep, there you go. Oh, jeez. There we go. Oh my gosh. You imagine this dude in the bedroom going, whatever, Chewbacca, man. Oh my gosh. Oh, the sad part is that his perfect woman dresses as Princess Leia. Yeah, that's Chewbacca. These are made major name brand clothing, whatever. These are made for people. I mean, adults are wearing these things. This is a whole new kind of cosplay. Oh, it's horrible. Oh my gosh. Underoos Star Wars for women is a chick and she's wearing C3PO. And it says used. I'm not clicking. I'm not clicking. Oh yeah, there's nothing. He was in the Chewbacca. It looks like him. I thought it was him at first. You put a bandolier on him, that's Volstorm. He's a huge, whatever. DJ Lewis. I don't know. Start talking about underoos for adults. I don't know. It's crazy, man. This is what's happening. Hey, at least we're not the Dalai Lama. Oh my gosh. You know, when life was normal, people would probably go as the Dalai Lama for Halloween because that'd be a scary outfit. Now they're going to be celebrating his life. Tweety's the Walmart greeter of hell then. Be sure and get him a cart that all the wheels work. No sticky carts here, Tweety. I just came back and I understand that Vol's a Wookiee. Yeah, just a Wookiee. Wait, hold on. Adult underwear is not called Depends. I mean, granted, I'm not wearing any underwear right now, but I mean, when I do, I just wear boxers. You know what Rabbit should know by now that you require adult supervision. That's what's so scary about her leaving. I'm so glad she's home. I don't know what you're watching, Tweety, but don't bring that stuff over here. Pull the arms off of. Oh, God, what is it? I almost said aardvark. God, I'm tired, man. I'm tired. No, there's no toilet in this bedroom. Oh, you're sitting on a toilet. Sorry. I read that wrong. No, I'm in a bedroom. Whoops. All right, guys. I played long enough. I gotta go to sleep. I'm not gonna go to sleep. I'm gonna go hang out. I'm gonna go answer some messages. I have a whole bunch on YouTube, guys. I still have to get back to. I appreciate all you guys. I have a bunch in Discord I gotta get back to. Other than that, what's tomorrow? Tomorrow's Thursday. Okay, I haven't heard from Devanti. I haven't messaged her either. So it's a double-edged deal. But I don't not know what's happening with the paranormal stream. But as soon as I find out, I'll let you know. Oh no. I have a meeting tomorrow night with a old friend and colleague as well. So that'll be very interesting. She's going to ask me what I've been up to these days. I'll be like, you won't believe it. And she'll be like, well, about time you earn money doing that stuff. I don't know. Very dear friend of mine, though. I haven't seen her in a very long time. I'm very excited about that. So, I do not know, though. I don't know what's going to happen tomorrow. I hate these days, guys. I hate them, hate them, hate them. Friday is Friday Night Live, which will be Friday Night Live. Holy crap. You know, I work on that show. And it's like last week I asked myself, like, well, what did I do? I got really stressed out. Wore myself out, thinking about it, worrying about it, trying to get things together. I just want you guys to have a good time. I want the people on there having a good time. So, anyway, guys, thank you so much. Go find a good movie and watch it. I saw Talladega Nights. Yay. Oh my gosh. I need a... You know what I need? I need a cool pop.
Well, I woke up to go get me a cold pop, and then I thought somebody was barbecuing. I said, oh Lord Jesus, it's a fire. Then I ran out. I didn't grab no shoes or nothing, Jesus. I ran for my life. And then the smoke got her. I got bronchitis. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that.